All right. Last we left off, our brave roses were up in the ship trying to get to the core and found the nest where the big peridot and many-headed Nalyn had made themselves a place after some issues. They began their battle and had to deal with what was before them. So, party here has.
I know Kelly wants to. So this is kind of a two-parter. First part, she kind of looks at the team and just says, "We got it, team. They're on the ropes. A few more short hits and they're down." As I give everyone a rally, that's the first part. And then I'm going to attempt to go into the mind of the many-headed Nalyn, which does require a roll because I want more than just surface thoughts. So I'm going to roll that right now. It's a 15 with hope.
Okay. All right. Your brain is flooded by the thoughts of all of them at once.
Okay.
As they lean in and go to bite. Only for a 6.
Miss. As I roll out of the way because I saw that coming in this flash of thoughts that are invading my brain.
Do we still have the spotlight?
Yeah, spotlight goes back to the party.
Ace is gonna look around for the other captured people because he's at the level of the nest already. He snuck down to get Peridot free.
Yeah, and I believe Ian, you took out the other peridot, if I remember.
Yeah, so I freed Peridot. I was just looking for the other people now, because I thought other students were missing as well.
Oh yes. So with that, yeah, looking around, from I would say you can see bits of metal and some fabric that is in what you can imagine must be some type of excrement. It seems like they might have been digested and pooped out.
Okay, so they're dead. All right. I want to throw my lighter fluid on the many-headed Nalyn and light it.
Interesting.
Arson!
Sure. You guys, let's start with a finesse roll.
All right. 18 with hope.
Very nice. That will go all over the Nalyn. And I can light it too. I would say go ahead and go give me a 2d4. I guess for you 3d4.
All right. Buster, it's okay. 7.
Okay. That's burn getting some minor damage. Spotty as it burns, they wail as the blisters begin to form, and we'll go to the party.
All right, live. So you see her purple eye kind of shift towards Nalyn, and this like scan kind of comes out, and it scans Nalyn, and she goes, "All right, I know Nalyn's weakest defense, her weakness," and then she pushes a button, and watch a black hole kind of summon as she summons a temporal abomination, and you watch a childlike version of Nalyn come out, and it kind of just hugs the creature and says, "It's okay. We like you how you are." And so that's going to be the attack. And that is a critical. 2 12s.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, so this is going to be 30 plus... So 53 damage. And then it takes also 4 stress.
4 stress?
Yes. And plus 53 damage.
Nice.
And then it vanishes
That is severe.
into starlight.
His one head falls off, screaming. And they are vulnerable. Heads moving around, screaming at each other. Oh, no. Not another Kelly and their friends taking us down. Party of Spotlight.
Peridot's gonna be like, Nalyn with me, and then she'll realize, not you, Nalyn's this Nalyn. As she goes up to her Nalyn, and I'm going to initiate a tag team attack.
Haley, you there?
Hell yeah.
All right, so what are the two you doing?
Peridot's going to, because I have to use all my hope, I'm gonna take one of my stones and I'm gonna slap it on onto my blaster and throw kind of like throw the blaster to Nalyn, and it's like unstably charged kind of thing, so like I charged it with energy and Nalyn's gonna shoot it.
Oh.
Nice. Well, Nalyn.
Mechanically, is this different than my regular attack, Molly, or is this
No, it's like as if you're throwing one of your daggers kind of thing. It's just we're using a blaster for it.
nice?
Because it only has one charge.
Yeah.
It's unstable.
Nalyn catches the blaster and I think aims it at the other group of abominable Nalyns and is gonna say as she catches the creature in the crosshairs of the blaster, you know, something I'm learning from my friends is that the best way to solve a problem is with the power of friendship, and I will shoot the blaster at the group of Nalyns.
Amazing. All right, both of you roll.
Is it with advantage because they're vulnerable?
Yes.
Okay. 21 with hope.
Mine's only an 11 with hope.
All right, so the 21 hits. You can both roll your damage.
$24 damage.
42 magical damage.
Very nice. In that case, how do you want to do this?
Oh.
I think there's like these arcs of like blue like energy coming off of the blaster as Nalyn aims it, and it's like glowing and getting and feeling hot in your hands.
And as she pulls the trigger, she can feel her own state of mind reaching out. And as this blast of blue sparking energy hits the creature, they dissolve in a blue glow as Nalyn is filled with a sense of hope.
Back and take a look. Oh, good. A good one is a good one is here as they perish. All right, then you are in the midst of all of this. What would you like to do?
We have to get power wired back to the ship.
Okay. I have some ideas.
I can make things worse.
What? Oh, we're not that far from the planet, right?
I don't think so.
We just have to get a little boost to at least get us there.
I mean, we just gotta get to the bridge then.
Well, maybe some of us should go to the engine room, because that's probably where...
Okay, so smart
going?
people go to the engine room, and those of us with good reflexes go to the bridge.
Well, I can't be in two places at once, Kelly.
Well, I know, and I haven't exactly found a place for you yet.
Nalyn, you go with Callie, me, Peridot can go to the engine room.
What
Come on,
about Ace?
Peridot. Ace, you do what you do.
Don't do listen yet. We already did it.
I'm out of lighter.
You had this where the energy of the ship was coming from, and it had been kind of rerouted to kind of short circuit in onto itself. That's where the circuitry is going right now, instead of going to the engine room.
Okay, so we have to figure out how to move the energy from here to the engine room. Alright, well, sure, I will go and try to take a look at this. See if I can mess with it, or either take some of the energy onto myself to redistribute it back to normal. Whatever's like, if there's an excess of energy being built up, Lies will take like using her body to like be a conduit for a second to let that out. So then the ship kind of reestablishes itself as a baseline.
Alright. So you're going to repower the ship. Set that as an 8. Then, Or set at 6.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So you have a total of 6 rolls to knock your counter down by 8. And so while you're starting first with this, you're trying to reroute it. I guess give me a knowledge roll.
Okay. Yeah, yep. This was the story here. Yep. I'm using up my last favor here. So, and I am also going to use a hope as I go up to this and try and grab these wires and try to mess with them. And hopefully this works. I mutter to myself, I'm fine. We got this. It's all good. So that is going to be 16 plus 7.
So very nice.
With hope.
With hope. All right. So grabbing the lines, you beginning to detach, put them where they need to go, start to run them closer, at least up towards the engine area. They might be disconnected later, but the ship is beginning to stop. You can see that the core engine here still suffering from a major amount of kind of reheating and damage, but it's certainly a start of the process.
I think Peridot would look for places that she could like if there's like objects implement like that have kind of gotten in the way of some of the wiring to damage it, like if something like is pressed up against it too much, or like pinching the wires kind of thing, or like something has like would be up against it trying to like strip it kind of thing, because I imagine this creature like had gotten everything in a hurry and kind of made this nest of yuckiness.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining very much like when someone like strips all the electrical in a house kind of thing.
Okay. And so you were trying to do what to it?
Find see if there's any areas that are like going to cause a problem, like damage the wires or in a way.
Okay.
As Liza is beginning this, that would impede something like in the next roll kind of.
Gotcha.
Thing.
Yeah. So we see Liza's taking the big things, moving them, and Peridot's like, oh no, like what if the different things were rewired? What if it was a little more intricate? It was me who did this after all. And go give you a knowledge roll.
Okay, I'm going to add in the rally die for this roll because it's low. The rally is a D8.
Yep.
Oh, thank God, it's an 8. So it's a 20, but with fear.
Very good. So. With that, you begin to kind of see where a few are. You're undoing them, and then they're color coded very precisely because it was the other you. You're like, okay. However, it seems like the other Peridot laid a trap, thinking, "What if I tried to undo this?" and mislabeled them. As a stray wire shoots out, and I need an agility reaction as a burst of them powered up almost hit Peridot's body.
It's a 15.
Okay. So they do come in contact for 5 physical damage.
Peridot kind of like is like ow, as like it kind of like has burnt like a slight jolt burns her fingers because it is very minimal damage.
Yeah. Just go to the party.
Ace doesn't know much, but what he does know is the difference between what's the nest and what's wires. So he's gonna try to clean it off, like take apart the nest, make sure it's not gunking up anything or
Gotcha.
stopping the
Clean
flow
out the
itself.
nastiness. I like it.
What would that be?
Or do finesse.
Okay. That is not good. That is a 12 with fear.
Okay. 12 with fear.
He starts forgetting which thing, starts like not paying attention, digging too fast, accidentally pulling wires out with it.
Yeah, as you pull it, and some of it I think is going to get electrified. Here's energy runs through. I think shaking your body. Give me a strength.
All right. $15 with hope.
All right, should be strength reaction, so no hope. But let's
15.
so that will be 10 physical damage.
Yeah, Ace just begins jolting vigorously.
Nice. Right. Would like to go.
Kelly or Nalyn? I think Nalyn's not there at the moment.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. I might have misunderstood what just happened. Like on the last turn.
Ace messed up. He failed.
Okay, so we still have.
So our counter technically got worse, and we're still at a 5.
Still at a 5.
Succeed.
Okay, and we're trying to divert the ship, right?
Well, we're trying to get the power back on the ship, or at least.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So, what Kelly will do is Kelly is going to take her Walkman, and she unstraps it and kind of digs out 2 AA batteries, and then is going to bring it up to a station, and isn't really sure how to get the power out of the battery into the thing. So she's going to take the battery and just try to force it into a...
I would like to assist you, and I hand you my arm, and it turns into a conductor
Okay.
that allows you to use the battery to slide it into me, because I'm messing with the power right now.
So I will take your arm and begin to force some AA batteries in there and try to close it.
Okay, give me finesse.
Okay. Let me see what my I forget what my stuff says. Where is that? Where's my did they remove our features?
I know what you mean.
Like those things we get +2 on?
Your experiences? No, they should be
Yeah.
there still. They're under the hope.
Under the hope. Mine have. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, I was just checking something. Market merchant reading and. Okay, that's not gonna work on this. So, yeah, I'm going to try to roll this out. Well, I don't know if that's a success or not, though. I guess I could, yeah, I'll roll my d8. All right, so that's better. That's 18 with hope.
Ooh, that will just do it.
Well, I'm glad I rolled it then. As I forced the AA batteries into lies.
Okay, so lies gets additional power that then reroutes, I guess, into the.
Yep.
Yep. As it starts now to come on, but also the overheating increases. It's getting down to the wire. As you can hear the Zevin's voice, hey, getting messed up. Things are kind of like lights are cracking and breaking all over the ship. What y'all want to do?
Nalyn, are you back?
Yeah.
You're up.
Did we split up and half of us go to the bridge? Did that happen?
No, we're still all in the same room.
But
Okay.
it could easy enough. Like you could just
Yeah.
be like, I run to the bridge and you're at the bridge. Like this is,
It's narrative right now.
yeah.
Okay, great. Well, all right. Yeah, power's coming back. It's overheating, and someone should be in there to, I don't know, fly the ship. We haven't really talked about how the ship works. And Ayla's gonna try and run to the bridge as fast as she can.
It's working how you're saying right now. All right, get to the bridge. All right, so I like this. So there's a voice kind of going like input has to be stabilized. Need commander on bridge. Need a commander on bridge. Nalyn starts running, trying to get there in time. So let's do an agility, Nalyn.
As she's running, she drops down to all fours and will use her wolf form to help her get there faster.
Nice.
Yeah. 23 with fear.
Ooh. Okay. So you are running very, very quickly. You burst into the command room, and just as you do, you can see the big counter that's like safety shut down. That's on like the 1 right now, ready to totally put the whole ship. And we got
Shit.
party.
Okay. Wise, looking around real quick, goes, think like Peridot. And she sees this blue button that says cool it, and she pushes it. So here's
Knowledge.
there's right next to it another one that says red that says heat. And so let's hope I get that one. That is 2 9s. That is a critical.
A crit!
Whew.
All right. We see the digitization of the 1 starting to make part of the 0 before, as we hear the coolant move throughout the ship, and all the repairs everyone's been doing on the power. Peridot getting them, getting the wiring good. Ace cleaning out the gunk so they can get a clear pass, and Kelly keeping Lies powered up, and finally recognizes Commander candidate recognized. Commander Nalyn. And a shiny little 3 stars appear on your lapel.
Redirect all navigation to Inik! IDQ! Whatever the hell that planet is! Full warp speed! Away!
Oh, all right, emergency landing. We're going to need it. As the planet rushes forward, you can see. And I think, Nally, since you're there, go ahead and roll me a D12 to see which side you land on.
Yes, sir. I got a 10.
All right. So, as you see, you are landing upon the lightened side that has sunlight. As very welcoming pink with smiley facey trank beams come out, and the ship's speakers all seemed to be overtaken with this very, very happy music. That's in these few songs like welcome to IDIQ, welcome IDIQ, please be safe and happy. As the ship
What's happening?
begins its descent. What would you like to do?
Rosepin, you there?
Is it what? And finally they come in. Yes, Nalyn, I'm here.
Are the comms back online?
I can get you in contact. I'll just have to turn myself off for a bit. And you hear the static of the communications.
Bridge to engine room. Do you guys copy?
Do we copy?
Yes.
Yes, we
hear
copy.
you loud and clear. My tummy hurts.
Do you hear that music?
It sounds really nice. Like I could walk along the beach holding Kelly's hand. Wait, where are you holding hands? I guess we're going to the beach, Kelly.
Sounds good.
Nalyn, did you pick the light side then?
I don't know. There wasn't a lot of time to decide. I just sort of said, go to the planet. But yeah, I think we're on the light side of that. They're currently beaming us to the planet.
That should be fine. Maybe we should all regroup. Okay, we're gonna come to you.
Maybe stop to check on Careless on your way.
Ace lying down, just be like, I'm gonna lay here for a minute. I'll catch up with you guys. And then he's gonna wait for everyone to leave.
Is everyone else leaving?
Peridot would probably first check to see how injured Ace is.
He's pretty beat up at this point.
Then Peridot would fiddle around with her Medigel dispenser and be like, oh, come on, and she'll kind of just like flip the button on and off really rapidly because it was slightly damaged in the kerfuffle. And this is me giving myself hope to use this.
Very nice.
As then it kind of like blinks on, and she's going to kind of put some on your wounds, and you can heal a hit point.
Nice. Thank you, but I'll be right behind you guys. I need a second.
All the time you need, but not too long, because then we might think you've been replaced by, you know, a repeaty monster like I was, and I don't think anybody wants more of that.
I'll make sure to stay on comms.
As Peridot walks away, she makes sure to like listen to Ace's heavy breathing through the comms.
Once everyone is gone, Ace is gonna tie his rope to something up here, and try to belay himself down to where the corpses of the students were,
Okay.
like their remains.
Yeah, I think easy enough there as you kind of push yourself down.
He just kind of collects them, and like collects them in just finds whatever he can, like a piece of tarp or cloth that he like from nearby, and wraps them in that, and just like hoists it back up and makes sure no one looks as he like stores it somewhere in like basically in his room probably before trying to meet up with the group again.
Okay. So you're putting the corpses in your room.
And he's trying to collect their remains.
Okay.
As he's doing that, he's like talking to himself. As he goes, this is a horrible way to go. I'd feel bad just ejecting you into space, but maybe we can bury you once we land. As he just like hides them.
All right. So yeah, I think you look to your room and they're nice and wrapped, so that nothing leaks or anything like that. Yeah, but just to give it space, there's no reward, but you figured at least doing something good for these two that were taken from this hibernation or sleep. Then what else?
Cal, you want to go check on Carolus?
Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
All right, let's go down. Different music from the planet still moving through, and beginning to interface and with some of the hollow emitters that usually do themes. And already upon the ship, there's flowers blooming out of the ceiling. And where are you trying to see Carolus?
I guess our office.
All right.
Here, I'll wait in the waiting room. You, I'll need to go. Yep, nope. You can do the whole procedure thing for now. I'll wait right here. Yep.
All right, and going down to Carolus. Going to the office, you can see various places there are acid burns and sharp claws, as though something attempted to get in here, and some things can be ripped out, and a metal covering that had gone up seems to have come down a little bit, it with deep marks, but you can see Carolus floating, hugging the log tightly within like this liquid.
I come in and I go up to the one of the stations here, and I type out 1980s mall as it just kind of turns into a far more pleasant atmosphere. And he kind of walks in and sees Carolus.
See the deep gash is replaced by graffiti.
Carolus,
It's a little bit of a static sound before you can see a holographic image of them. Oh, hello, Kelly. I understand you all did something that saved me and many. Good job. Are you proud of yourself?
proud of myself.
For your accomplishment.
I don't think that's the right word,
Hmm.
but I mean, I'm
Pat
happy.
yourself on the back sometimes. You're happy. Good.
So, how are you feeling?
Oh. Well, everything seems physically okay, and I'm still separated from, I think now they say 43% of myself.
As I kind of just start perusing the clothing on display. Well, I'd really like it if things would just go back to normal, you know?
It's interesting you think such a thing exists.
I used to.
No, just an abnormal place existed that you liked. There's no going back to anything. Once it's experienced, it's gone forever. It's about understanding and loving what's coming on, or at most accepting, or at least accepting it.
So, what can you tell me about this place we landed on?
I've never been here. I don't know anything about it.
Do you want to? Are you able to move about the ship again?
Because the protocol seemed to think that it's still dangerous for me to project too much out of this room.
All right.
And I haven't figured out a way to, without me being in that tube over there, to fully shut off all of what could be causing the problem.
Well, I hope maybe this place will get us a little closer to figuring that out. so that you can, move about again.
Be good. But I'm always here for a session.
You used to travel in my backpack, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll definitely be back for another session soon.
She smiles.
But I'm glad you're okay. I just wanted to make sure before I headed to the pilot's room. Okay. All right. I'll let the others know that you're doing okay.
Of course. You should know everything is good.
I will walk back to the exit and turn back on the ship, features, and then walk out. Okay, Elias. I think we should probably head to the main room.
Captain Nalyn, not Peridot. Careless is safe and sound. We will be heading to the bridge to meet you soon.
Great. Don't call me that.
Understood.
Captain Nalyn, I'm lost and cannot find my way to the brig.
Good, stay lost.
I feel like only Nalyn hears this because the others are distracted. But Nalyn would hear Peridot say, "Okay, after that last battle, I think maybe I should add 10% to Kelly and Lies and add another 25% to Nalyn and Ace."
Nalyn has a solitary moment of panic that Peridot is thinking about removing bigger and fatter body parts from people.
They don't need both eyes. Lies is testament to that.
I head to the pilot room.
With the bridge there?
Yeah, technically, I guess it would be the bridge that she goes to first.
Okay, so Nalyn's there.
So what's our next step?
Well, we could take some of the fighters and scan the area.
I want to make sure we get it written down and committed to our memories of all the things that we need to get while we're on the planet, because there's a lot of stuff broken and we need to fix it.
Yeah, like, do we crash into anything? Is there going to be like an angry mob outside? Did we check that?
We haven't crashed since I've been in here, but I don't know about before. There's also additional damages. Kelly, maybe you should ask Rosepin if we need to worry about anything else new while we're on the planet. Or do repairs happen automatically? I don't know how the ship works.
Where is Rosie?
He said he had to power down in order for the comms to start working, but
Well, we don't need him anymore. Rosie?
Okay. And that comes. You can see the static image, a little bit of blips. Well. Good to be back, sweetheart.
Hey, so right now we're trying to figure out what we need to do for the ship. Do we need to resupply or find a mechanic or...
Well, taken from the damage that might have been we've had to deal with, I have to tell you, we might need some issues fixed. Need various supplies and probably some people who know what they're doing. Might want to see if we can pick up some extra crew.
Well,
if you can pull them away.
this kind of goes in line with what I wanted to do. I thought maybe we could take a shuttle out.
Why'd you take a shuttle out?
So I could fly it over the planet.
Oh, I mean, I suppose
Carry
as
things.
like the ship's landed.
Well, yeah, it's landed,
So I
but
guess you could go ahead and try to. I mean, yeah. We'll just have to clear at the docks, I suppose. You have to get that pushed up. But if you wanted to fly on over, depending on what altitude you're flying at, they'll likely have various, rules about that type of thing.
okay.
Airspace, flight plans.
Yeah.
Do we not
like
have any
regular
like Land
traffic.
Rovers? Ace is
Well, I
asking
haven't-
Rosepin if we have any like land.
Oh, yeah, we do have some of that, though. Again, we have to make sure that you apply with all local customs. This is the civilized planet, golden one at that. So
Maybe we could download their traffic laws.
let's see, upload. I suppose a lot about being happy, courteous. Oh, they discouraged otherworldly driving. It looks like so. Get that specially approved.
So they don't wait. They don't like driving?
Well, otherworld ones, they like them to be driven.
Other world ones.
Otherworlders, yeah, like you. Like you're not from here.
Well, no, but I have a license and I'm sure it would be transferable.
Has it ever been anywhere we've ever gone?
Well, I mean, you don't understand. It's like being behind the wheel of something and
Oh, I'm
steering
all
it.
for driving something against the law. That sounds awesome, regardless.
But I just wanted to know if I needed to take the shuttle to a place so I can get a pass or a license. I mean, this has got to be a big world, right? I figured why not take a shuttle because we're going to be loading it up with stuff that we're going to be buying, maybe get some crew members and we can easily get them back to the ship.
Goes on that might be something you could think of. Yeah, well, I'm sure there'd be somebody to meet us outside. We have docks. You can begin to work all that out.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure we could talk to them about maybe allowing us to take a shuttle as guests. I mean, this is supposed to be a happy planet, right? So. Anyway, that's kind of what I'd like to add here. But
Right. Well, it's a pleasure. You guys see what they think of it, but So I think the big thing is that I do have to one of their deals is definitely not get in the way of anybody else's. So that's where some of their I guess customs and such things will come in there.
Cool. Yeah, if we
Well-
could get a list of supplies, that'd be great too.
Head down to the shuttle bay and exit the ship and see who we meet, I guess.
Sounds good. I've been kind of working on some designs for the shuttles, and I think you're really gonna like it.
Opening the shuttle bay, you can see that there is kind of like in the sky. Everything has like this slightly blue tint, as the sun itself is. Its main star here is blue, shines this different light everywhere, kind of relaxing, and also at the same time, like kind of waking you up a little bit.
Is there anybody out here to greet us? Or
Indeed, as
Sorry, above table, real quick. What does this side amplify again?
this is more like joy and such things.
Okay.
Specifically, just the light side. So I gotta get to my planet. Yeah.
Dreamlike awe, romantic obsession, and cultivates lethargy.
Yep. Iridescent colors on this side, fields of shimmering flowers, which you can see, the fizzing lakes that sparkle like uncorked champagne, and elegant palatial resorts that are carved from radiant coral and gold. And you can see the sunlight here is also a almost like in this perpetual sunset, but it never wanes.
Golden hour lighting.
Yep.
Why is this place is so beautiful?
Just like Kelly's eyes.
Perno pulls out her communicator phone and is trying to take the perfect selfie to send to your elf.
Nice.
So we're just gonna like hang out here, right?
well, I mean, if there's nobody like here, then I
Yeah.
guess we could maybe fly in and
I mean,
I
we could
know.
just hang out here.
hang out here.
Yeah, like I mean, this is a nice spot. We could just like set up right over there,
Well,
chill.
why don't we just take the shuttle out then? Because we could
All right,
take
you
it
and me can
out.
take the
and-
shuttle out and leave everybody else here, and we can have our own little romantic adventure.
Why do you want to leave everybody else?
I don't know, Kelly. It would just be romantic.
Well,
There's usually like a visitor center or something. These kind of tourist trap destinations. I mean, there's got to be an info center or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't we all get into the shuttle, and we'll head to the visitor center, find out the information we need to know, and then we will, be able to plan more accordingly. Like what we need to do for shopping, where do we need to go to find crew people, that sort of thing.
Nalyn, you're so right. That's why you're the captain. You just always know the right thing to do.
Nalyn starts desperately trying to take off that little pin that was put there by the ship a second ago. Look, I was just the only one in the room. It's not even, this shouldn't even be here.
No, it's just you've always been that way.
Very nice. As you begin going, you can see this robotic creature. You can see where their joints are. They look very humanoid as far as their shape, but their head is round with just a off-color jaw that goes up and down, when their eye sockets are just pale blue lights. And looks like their left arm has been heavily modified with glowing runes and various tech as they kind of walk forward. And looking out among the vista, you can see all types of orcs and elves and types of people beginning to enjoy. Some getting into what appear to be bubbles that slightly open, and looks like they have a driver that just seems to have this steering wheel made of light that people come in and get like this a little bit of like a zero gravity feel, and then the bubble zooms off where they need to be. As those the thing behind you opens their mouth. Well, welcome, visitors. Your
Hello.
reservation is now activated. I have been asked here to serve in any way I can in order to help you out. My name is Flood.
Nice to meet you, Flood.
What does that mean, reservation activated?
Oh, this BR 2026. This was reserved for a certain package upon its arrival. Very rare, very expensive, but all prepaid.
Well, I got no more questions.
So we have a shuttlecraft, and I was curious, how do I get a license to fly it into where we need to go?
Oh, well, among my many things, I can I am licensed to pilot any aircraft you might have or shuttlecraft. I'm more than happy to do that for you. If you do wish to go through the procedure of that, we do have a 2-year flight school that I can definitely get you enrolled in. There is a 1-month waiting list.
Right. Is there like a beginner's permit?
Oh, yeah, you get that about halfway through your first year.
And if I already have flight school?
Oh, if you can simply show those credentials, and we can get them verified.
Okay. Do you only verify them from certain planets?
Oh, just from this one.
So you have to be at your flight school at this planet in order to fly something?
Oh, that's right. We have very specified training here. Or I guess they do. I'm not from here myself. But I went through the school, and it is definitely, well worth it. A lot of things got to be careful of.
And I mean, we're not talking about like flying crazy here, just like, low to the earth travel.
Well, I understand that's some of the most dangerous that there is.
Is there some kind of like placement exam she could take instead?
Well, I guess going right to the exam might be something like that, though. That's let's see. Kind of goes all right with the proper recommendation that can happen. It is a 3-day test.
Okay.
See, psychological evaluation, mood assessment. Even before then, we have to make sure we have a mood monitoring. Make sure that you are pleasurable at least 98% of the day. But yeah, we can get you enrolled in that right away.
Okay.
We'll see. Let's see. When he kind of starts calculating, he's like, "Yeah, I should be able to get that in a month or two."
A month or two.
Out of curiosity, are the rules the same on the other side of the planet?
Oh, well, I don't go over there. Well, unless unless I get unless we get emergency distress. Which, by the way, as much as I'll be on your side if there should be any type of. I serve on the fire squad here, and I will be called to assist potentially over there. Should there be any nearby fires here and around this side of the planet, but and if that's if those in the dark do request assistance, we would send it. But other than that, as far as the rules being different, yeah, I'd imagine they're a little. They do things a bit different. Just about everything's different over there.
You can go over there and you can drive.
Okay, well, thank you. Mud, Flood, I mean,
All right,
is there
Belly.
anything else you
Just
can tell
kidding. I'm
us?
just kidding. Yeah. But like I said, I'm happy to drive your vehicle for you.
It's kind of and I just kind of take Flood over for a second. Look, it's kind of like a dream project of mine, that shuttle over there. I've been kind of, working on it, and I'd rather that one be more like a christening flight when I can. So,
Okay.
but if we need to rent something, that's fine. I was just really looking forward to flying here, but it is what it is.
Like,
So,
well, kind of looks at other stuff. I mean, if you want, might take a day, but now that I understand a little bit more about what you're doing, we can get you a guided flight.
okay. So like a wingman.
Oh, kind of. Basically, we can we clear some space, and your account definitely is able to. And there's various energy fields put up that limit where you might go. Not too restricted, but enough so that others stay clear of the zone.
Okay. I understand. That makes sense.
But then we can help you out. I would just need kind of locations you want to go, a kind of relative time frame. It can't be too long, but I mean, we can definitely try to accommodate you the best we can.
Okay. That'd be great. I can draw up a flight plan, and I will get that to you.
All right. Now, can I show you to your rooms?
Oh, on the planet?
Oh, yeah. Usually people like to stay and get the full experience.
I mean, I guess you can. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, did you say who our sponsor was? You said our trip here was paid for already.
Mhm. Oh, let me see here. No, we just have ship designation and just that. I mean, you have a max hour package, but it is good whenever you come and want to be here. And kind of press a few buttons. Oh, it looks like you have a separate max package on the other side too. Ooh. Let's see here. It goes a little differing hours. Looks like the other side looks like a bit more partying has gone on under this. So you only have about 10,000 hours left over there. And you're still at a good 50,000 over here.
Sorry, left? Somebody's already used our account on the other side?
Yeah, appears to be.
Was their name Jack?
Oh, let me see here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess on the other side here there is it looks like a rather longer name, but I take the first letters of the 5 names they gave. That certainly does come to Jack.
All right, I'll stay in the streets. You guys enjoy.
Okay. Maybe we could get a flight plan made up so that we could fly to this resort establishment and park.
Sure. I mean, like I said, we get that made. We can have limited time to. Well, I guess we can just get. Okay, kind of thinks for a minute. All right. Well, we can get you over there. Then you can come on back and drive it on over if you want. I guess we'll just have to put it under clamps and some security, just so you just can't get in and fly.
I get it.
But yeah, remember, I can have that flight. If you get that in, I can have that flight path all inputted, and they'll probably be able to have you go up tomorrow.
Perfect. Thanks, Flood.
Got it.
Well, shall we go explore this vacation spot? Maybe be able to do a little, perusing tomorrow.
You're right. A vacation sounds fun. Wait, no. We got to get stuff for the ship, but we deserve a vacation, right? After everything?
Well, I guess vacation's the wrong word. It's more like just a chance to see what the local life here is like.
Yeah, and we deserve a day off before we do a lot of work because we got to recharge.
Okay. Well, I'm all for
Because
it.
we don't want to burn out, right?
Listen, I never want to do anything in the first place, so this is better. You don't have to convince me.
Also, I want to show Nealyn something. Peridot looks over at you with this kind of like really bright grin on her face.
Yeah. Sure. Like, privately?
Maybe.
Nalyn puts her hands on her shoulders to make sure her arms are still there. Cool. Totally. Yeah, okay.
All right, so you two go off a little bit.
So, Nalyn, I I might have noticed a few little comments here and there, but have you been snooping through my things?
Okay.
She narrows her eyes at you.
The grammar of that sentence implies that I have done it more than once and I'm still doing it now continuously, which I'm not. It was one time, and it was while we were looking for bugs. And I didn't find a bug, but I found your journal.
Well, good, because well, good, you didn't find any bugs, because I wanted it to be a surprise. And Peridot pulls out her data pad, and on it is this cute little bug that just like kind of like is, if you imagine like a little ping pong ball, like in the confines of a box, it looks like that until it like forms up and becomes like an actual weird little bug, like in the center of the screen, and it hisses at you.
Jesus.
Polly, stop it. This is Polly because she goes into my pocket.
Okay, I don't get that reference.
Kelly said something about Polly Pockets and it kind of stuck. So this is Polly and she's a software bug.
Okay, hi, Polly.
Polly hisses at you again and then scratches like one of its like grasshopper legs behind its antenna.
I still don't get it, Peridot. What does this thing do?
Well, she's a little bug and like she protects all the stuff that I put on the data pad, and I found some schematics somewhere in the ship and it told me how to make one. So I made one.
Oh. Okay.
And then all of a sudden this pop-up comes up for like with only like 6 payments of 19 credits. You too could have a grow your own herb kit for like all of like across like this like designation of planets. And it's like, Polly, get rid of that. And Polly's like looks at like us like with like kind of like what looks like an annoyed laze look, and then opens her mouth with full of like teeth and just chomps on it and devours the pop-up.
Whoa.
Yeah, ever since I made it, I keep getting these weird pop-ups trying to sell me stuff, and she eats them.
Those things are really annoying. Sometimes if I was like interfacing with the ship or on one of the monitors, they would pop up and cover the whole screen.
One time I clicked on one and it kind of just kept on creating pictures of butterflies over and over and over again.
This thing's actually really useful, Peridot. That's awesome.
But according to the schematics, apparently she can go into other stuff if I hook it up or make a connection to it, which I think might come in handy while we're on the planet.
Great. Hey, full disclosure, I mean, I don't know how much of what you know is the same as what the fake tentacle Peridot knew, but Ace knows about the stuff in your room too. I don't know if he's told any of the others.
What stuff in my room?
The stuff in your vent, Peridot. Look, it's just you and me talking. You can be honest.
I don't know what you're talking about, Nalyn.
Huh? Was that the other Peridot the whole time?
Peridot kind of reaches out to you and puts a hand on your shoulder. And it's like, from what I gather, that other Peridot was an evil creature who used my likeness to cause all sorts of irreparable damage to you and Ace and the ship.
Okay. Phew. I mean, that's better, honestly. Look, I never actually believed it, but it really freaked Ace out, so I'm glad that, that wasn't really you.
Don't worry, Nalyn. Everything's gonna be okay.
Well, I feel a lot better. Great. Phew.
Part of me is really hoping that Kelly does really good on her driver's test, because I know she's really been eager to get behind the wheel of a spaceship and everything. But I've heard stories.
Like, about the RV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also heard there were a lot of handcuffs involved, so I don't think handcuffs and driving go good together.
No. You're really smart, Berto.
Well, thanks. And as we're walking back to the group, Peridot kind of like chit-chats to Polly and stuff as another pop-up comes up for body graphs and stuff, and she almost goes to click on it, but she's like but she does it. She's like, but why shouldn't I? After all, I've already made a few tests.
Well, I think Kelly went into the shuttle while they walked away, just to kind of sit there at the pilot's chair and kind of just run through a lot of the things with the buttons and just kind of taken aback, really.
Okay. All right. I guess there we'll go ahead and I'll go to break.
Are we officially switching systems?
Yes.
Wow.
Switch on over. Okay.
I'm back.
And Polly Pocket is my software bug.
Belly bucket.
Unfortunately, she makes my data pad have a lot of pop-ups. But she also eats them.
So fun. Very fun. Get everybody going. All right, so a little bit. We got everybody. Is everybody updated in D&D Beyond?
Yes, sirree.
I am.
I am not in D&D Beyond. I used the sheet Josh sent
Okay.
with the just like the dark matter one because it was easier to just copy and paste and have it all there, not coded in.
Got it.
So for Liza's little transformation thingy,
Yeah, I was going to say, is there anything that begins to happen? But yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Liza, you see everybody kind of watches as we get back together. She kind of shuts down for a second and like goes into like deactive mode, and you hear Matt's voice, which would say, "Update, patchwork, dark matter, installing," and then her eyes would pop open and Matt would appear as like a hologram, as an artificial intelligence now, as he's now referred to as what I have put for here? Matt, meta artificial thinking tech. And then Li's eyes snap open, and as she like looks around, she sees this little like gadget button thing on her belt, and she pushes it. And as she pushes it, you guys kind of see this giant like mech form around her, and all of its like abilities happen at once as she kind of comes into view. And she has a thermal sword, a hoverboard, this scanner now, and then she just kind of readjusts and goes, I don't know what's happening, but this is kind of weird. And then she looks over and she sees the name on the side inside the mech pilot, the Chirocatron BR3. So that's what we're calling it, huh, Matt? You get to play my AI now, Matt.
Affirmative.
Amazing. And then I interact my hoverboard, and while everybody else is coming back, I perform a trick because I haven't rolled it, and I got a 23 on D&D Beyond. Haha! I do a amazing kickflip into the air that turns into a Christ air as she comes down, and she's like, "Matt, you're recording this for all our streamers, right?" Because I have holographic, hollow influencer background.
Mm-hmm. Goes, oh yeah, indeed. Turned it on by reaction.
Perfect. This is gonna get me like 20 new more tweets.
All right. Anybody else as we're transitioning that we think the planet's effect might be having?
Ace like collapses and just like falls down into the ground, falls to the ground like face first. And she's like, I my body feels a little weird as he tries to like support himself with his left arm. He like kind of falls a bit, as you notice, because left arm's gonna actually has skin out. His left arm is kind of turned a bit into like a black fog or smoke. As I chose the Gru human origin.
Nice.
And as he also has like, as he's talking, like black mist comes out of his mask and kind of just like seeps out of his shoulders and any other joint. And every like, and at certain angles, as he like enters the shade, he just like vanishes for a half second before reappearing as soon as the sun hits him.
Very nice. I love that. And there's just this thing, and this is you're connected to the green, right?
Yes.
Very nice. Anything else?
For Peridot, there's not too much of a big change, but like it's little, like there are little things like since she's so excited to like go planet side and stuff, she's brought like all of her stuff with her. She has her bag that is bigger on the inside and has all this stuff in it, so she's like checking over all of her stuff. She has her blaster. I specifically wrote it as Blaster because when she first got it, she had said it wrong and it just kind of kept on going. She has kind of like stepped off the ship, now wearing a bit more of a thicker space suit for to take a little bit of like durability damage and stuff. She has a photon shield that is disguised like is kind of like a set of like rings on one hand. As she steps off, she kind of like activates it and clutches her fist, and it like kind of like floop, 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 in like a circle, like comes out in like triangles.
Oh, nice.
And it's like a photon shield. And she has her Extendo Star Hammer, her Wrenchinator 9000.2. All of her salvaging and tinkering supplies, because you never know when you'll run across a derelict piece of machinery that needs taking apart. But on the planet, as soon as like she kind of like emerges out more, the blue stones on her head start to glow bright a bit, and there's almost like this charge in the air around her that kind of like it feels for those who like have done magic, that you could, it kind of feels like that, but also not like that, but it feels almost something else and not full technological.
Very nice. I think as you do this, like you see this like blip of like blue energy as looks like this um four-legged segmented geometric insect kind of appears on your shoulder, and then the blue screens kind of come around it and it vanishes again.
Does it look like my little Polly Pocket friend?
I think a little like it, yeah.
Polly, are you being able to appear outside of my data pad now?
Appears again and gives like a little like leg up.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
That's really cool, Peridot. Let's see what my suit does. I push a button. I think this one says Scouter. And instead, accidentally, I pushed the Rocket Fist button. And I rolled for it. Nalyn, I need a deck save.
I love that it's Nalyn.
Oh my god, what?
Sorry.
$23.
You take 5 damage.
Hey
As
now.
the rocket just like barely connects with your rate, like almost on your shoulder, and then bounces off and still keeps going and then just hovers in the air. I really should figure out these buttons before I push them, huh?
Oh no! And Turtle kind of rushes over, and you see her like kind of like zip open a portion of her suit, and then it's like just like this like small area around her stomach as like she presses a button and it opens up, and basically I have decided I was going to take one extra graft for the body graft stuff, and I took the one that I could do the most silly stuff with, that is the most common, the embedded mini fridge. As Peridot pulls out a small little ice pack and puts it on your injury.
Nalyn looks okay. She's a little confused, but her wrist, her digital pet is like, as it seems the damage went to the digital pet instead of her.
Nice.
Kelly, Nalyn, do you guys feel different?
While this is going on, Ace just in the background with a katana that looks like a lightsaber, just making neong sounds as he's swinging it.
That's new.
Yeah, I found this. I don't really know where, but it's cool.
Did you take the cyber ninja
Yeah, I
samurai?
did. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I was so hoping Ace would.
Ace, do you think if you slice that with bread, it will toast it at the same time?
There's only one way to find out.
We need to find some bread.
Yes, we do.
No, lies. I feel pretty much the same.
Maybe it's because you've been here before, so you're not really special.
Ha.
Shut up. But yeah, probably.
What about you, Kelly?
Kelly's reading a magazine in the shuttle with her feet propped up. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. So is Kelly not going to the resort?
There's no way I can do it today. So I'm just gonna play along, and I'll debut it when I can. I have to change a lot of stuff, in other words.
Okay.
Is that because Kelly can't use the shuttle right away? Or like fly the shuttle right away?
No, I'm just not gonna duplicate what other people have done, so I need to do it over.
Okay. Alrighty. In that case, I guess. Well, yeah. I guess. Okay. What do we all want to do? 'Cause I don't know if we want to like. 'Cause it seems weird if we're going to just explore the whole thing or not. Like, I don't want it to be like, well, Kelly's in a shuttle reading for the next, 40 minutes. So I want to make sure we can participate. So just whatever. I mean, whether you want to use dig art or whether you want to just kind of like, we can just how can we at least have you RP along with the party?
Oh yeah, I'll RP. I right now she was just in the shuttle because that's where I left her.
Right. So because what we had left, he said, "Let's follow me to the resort." So did you go to grab something, or are you going to go to resort?
Okay, I don't remember that. I just remember Peridot and Nalyn walking off.
Yeah.
So that's why I went into the shuttle. But if we're no longer there, then yeah, I'll just follow along.
Okay. All right. I think coming on there, Flood then is seems to get a little bit of a notification and goes, "Oh, well, friends, it does seem that if you so desire, we had a cancellation for the speed cycle track that goes to the resort. If you'd so be inclined."
Speed cycle?
Oh yeah, people like enjoy riding them, getting them through, and they're quite quick. I can tell you that. Goes, come here, and it kind of leads you at least over to the side where you can see various ones in stage 3 fueling, and the track seems to be clear. You can see hundreds of them, all in different like designs and such things. All of them seem to have like what almost glowing tires that seem to almost glide as they're being pushed around. Essentially high-tech motorcycles. He goes, if you're interested, you can definitely take a ride. I'll be following behind you.
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right. Well, if y'all would like that, let me just update your res. Here we go. He's putting on his little data pad and it's like, oh, and kind of like hits something for a moment and goes, it for the like kind of seems to glitch out and he goes thrills. Anyway. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Got I have to get some rodent hunters in here soon. Take care of some issues. No worries to that. So here they are, and he takes you to the field of them. He goes, now if you'd like, we can put in a race setup, or we can engineer some type of thing that you can be running from, or you can just be a leisurely drive. Get any type of scenery you'd like.
Okay.
Can we race each other? Can we, Kelly?
You go right ahead, Peridot. I'm just gonna plug in a view of Miami and make it a nighttime, and then add in some road obstacles and like ramps and stuff.
Yeah. That's okay. This is a shared thing for everybody. So this can definitely be so this is what everyone will see as it gets to a Miami scene. And things come up. Sun begins to set. Or it's already set, so it gets more intense.
Cool.
It was all right. You pick which one, and so you are able to pick it. So you are able to find what you'd like here. You can describe what you find.
Oh, the bikes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of that old 1980s motorcycle that had like I can't think of its name, but they used to be featured in every Miami movie. So without the name, I'll just describe like some colors, and like it's got like maybe some orange and neon green, and definitely has some lights and a nice little set of headphones that kind of plug directly into its dashboard here. And we're all like grabbing a bike. Is am I understanding it correctly?
Yeah, sounds like it's going to be a Miami bike race. Is kind of where this is coming into.
All right, Peridot, I'll take you on this challenge. Elias hops on hers, which looks like her hoverboard, but just larger and bigger. And she looks to Matt on her screen and goes, make sure to record this for our followers. We're going to get extra views today.
360 activated.
Perfect.
Peridot goes over to the terminal, and it has like because it also had there was like for personal generation of different vehicles, and Peridot kind of like swipes through some, and she sees one she likes, and she presses on the button, and it's like it digitizes it into the area kind of thing. And it looks like a bike from Tron.
Perfect.
And it has like a color interface, and she like goes through the colors and decides to settle on this matching green to her green suit. And as she gets on it, a helmet gets digitized onto her head, because safety first.
Love it. All right. What else do we find?
Aces probably looks like the main bike from Akira, except it's purple and blue instead of red.
Perfect.
Nayland picks the most practical default bike, like the one that when you open the menu, your avatar starts on. And she almost like she's just clicking confirm a bunch of times in a row, and the default wheels go on, the default parachute on the back goes on, and she just really quickly clicks all the way through to the end.
Very good. As you get on Nailing, there's like this glitch on the screen, and you see your name in like green block pixels, and then it disappears, and the words "help" come up, and then it vanishes, and then the bike's kind of entirely back to normal.
As well, when they were making their selections.
What'd you say?
She's gonna take a look at the others to see if that's like part of is that like the loading screen or something? She's like looking to see if anybody else's interfaces did that.
Karan didn't look like anyone else's did.
This is a flavor of the data skill, but Nayland wants to reach out to this screen with her empathy, basically, to try to understand if there's something wrong with the software.
Oh, nice. All right, so this is going to be data then? As you try to come in, and I would say, describe what this is like, because you're somewhat familiar with the general IDIQ tech. Like, it's not entirely new to you, like it's everybody else's. What's it like to kind of re-feel it after all these years?
Nayland's at this screen, and she sort of, her hand hovers over the screen as this message flashes before her, and I think her eyes land on the ring she got from Lumesta. And she does kind of have a second of acknowledging how different she feels in this moment than the last time she was here. She was just trying to survive before, but now she feels, part of a family with a mission. She feels confident and she feels connected to things around her, and sort of looking at this ring and recognizing that connection, she is surprised to think that she might be able to connect with technology in the same way. However, her roll was shit. It was an 11.
Very nice. So I think with that, there's this like kind of slight, it's like you go to chase it, and instead, like, there's just a bunch of errors that could pop up, like, and it kind of gets like this headache kind of zaps you back, almost like there's like a blockage, like there's almost like this like anti-empathy like a system that's installed on it. Almost like updated against maybe some of your old tricks when you were here.
All right. I mean, she reached out, felt like she wasn't supposed to be looking here, and maybe this is what it's supposed to look like. Why question it? So she'll move on.
All right. Very good. In that case, so now that the whole scene is set, that beautiful sunset, this Miami vibe, is there are three lights that appear, red, and it goes to yellow, then green, bing, letting you all go.
Zoom.
Room.
Third
All
sound effect here.
Exactly. The stats for your speed cycles are in the handouts.
I saw that. So for the ones racing, Ace, are you joining this race?
Yes.
Is Nalyn joining the race?
She is.
So for the race, do we just roll one of those checks then, Matt?
Yeah, I think that'll work out here. So I think let's do this. Have a little bit of fun. We'll go around, and anybody can say a type of obstacle or a piece of scenery. Like if you're not particularly racing, you can kind of say like what we see maybe, and we'll kind of go round by one round, and then we'll do everybody's checks to see how that works, and we'll kind of make the race together. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So again, if you're not wanting to do the race, you can definitely say like what might be in like the sides, maybe hollow projected, or some other little things that everyone experiences. But with that, I'm just going to start there with Peridot.
So I imagine I'm thinking of like, you know, the streets or not the streets but like the highways that go out to the Florida Keys.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I imagine. And like it's just like these the but it's just one highway bit instead of like both ways. So the highway comes up and there's like the ocean beneath. It's like this neon kind of like synth wave kind of like sunset that's like erected itself around us, and there's like palm trees on both sides as like our starting gate.
Love it.
And they kind of like begin to pop up, and then coconuts fall from the trees onto the lanes.
All right. I love it. And therefore, this is going to be... I'm going to go ahead and say, ultimately, in acrobatics, using your vehicle's dex. To do a check here to avoid for everybody.
Okay, so that's a +4.
Natural 20.
Oof.
15.
13.
$24, natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Eyes locked with Nalyn.
Very cool. Am I right in Kelly's taking it easy in the back?
I don't think she's taking it easy, but she's kind of more into the daredevil aspect right now. She doesn't really care about the race. And so she's going to be mostly doing like trick shots, if you will.
In that case, I think. Do you have something?
Just if you have proficiency in piloting, which Nayland does not, but piloting / driving, would that affect this roll at all?
Yes, you could essentially take that proficiency instead.
Okay, cool.
27 then.
No, I shouldn't have said anything.
You shouldn't have. I look over to Matt and go, "We're in the game now."
Indeed. In that case, Kelly, I like that if you're down with it. I like the idea if you want to do kind of the same check, but yours is to do the stunt, and there's this little scorecard that's appearing above yours grading your stunts.
Okay.
You can describe what type of stunt you're doing from the coconuts.
Please do Monty Python. Please do Monty.
She's going to like do flips as she like kicks the coconuts and like splattens some, almost like she's hopping on them, but with the tires of this motorcycle.
Nice. So roll.
The nat 20.
Oh, jeez.
And Kelly looks at Lies. 32.
She's good. She's good. You already impressed me, Kelly. That's why I'm glad you're not in the race.
All right. So after that, Lies has gone 125 feet, Ace 50 feet, Peridot 100 feet, and Nalyn 125 feet. And Kelly's got 10 out of 10 on her stunt. And we'll go to Lies.
The next thing is, it has to be the classic. It's a grease trap. There's a whole thing of grease and oil on the road.
All right. So this is the grease.
Yep.
Love it. In that case, I think. Yeah, I like this to be. Would you con checks with from the speed cycles, and you can add pilot if you have it, or navigation, or any of those. Is it pilot?
It's piloting. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh no! Peridot slides into the grease!
I get a
The
nat
six.
20.
Nat 20. Second. That's my second in a row.
What's it look like for Kelly to do the stunt?
She, as she's getting closer to like the oil, she is going to like do that. I don't know what the move is called, but like when you're kind of gliding, treating your motorcycle almost like a surfboard. And as she does it, like the oil starts splatting around for anyone who doesn't beat her score.
I got 16.
Nayland got an 18.
So that's everyone but Peridot, right?
Yeah.
And did everyone get a nat 20 beside Kelly?
Ace.
Ace did. Okay, perfect. Alright, that puts Ace up to 175. Peridot spinning out to 150. Nalyn at 225. Lies at 225. Kelly with another 10 out of 10. Got a multiply of 2, giving her a total of 30 out of 20. for flavor. As Grace comes up, and those are able to speed right through. Your speed was able to carry you. Didn't bind your wheels at all, as it would go to Nalyn.
I think the highway before us, there is a like one of those trucks that had like a where they like carry a bunch of other cars, except the other cars, there are no other cars on the back of this truck. And if you would like to, you could attempt to take a shortcut by using the back of this truck as a ramp to jump across a curve instead of taking the curve.
I like it. Okay, so if you succeed on this check, you will be able to double your speed compared to everybody else.
My walk with Nalyn, I take the shortcut.
Same.
All right, then we're going to go and do this a strength on the bikes with the mod. Or if you have the pilot.
All right. 19.
Nice.
13. But I have inspiration because I'm a creator and I get 2 of them a day now. Oh, that's a 10.
Nailed got a 12.
Did you take the shortcut?
Yeah, of course.
You roll.
After spinning out, Peridot decides not to take the shortcut. She's going to play it safe.
All right. And what stunt does Kelly go for?
I think she wants to. I think as she's flying over, she's going to shoot at the tires.
Of the truck?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so this is going to be like her own pistol?
Yeah.
Or is this like, or do you feel like your vehicle has onboard weaponry?
I guess just a pistol. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. Because they can come out of the cycle if you want. What do you want to do? But okay. If you have that, go ahead and roll it.
All right, so I'm rolling driving and pistol.
Oh, yeah, I guess like, yeah, so like a dex attack or whatever. If you're just using the bike stuff, it would be just a straight up +4. And if you have piloting, you'd add that to it.
Okay, so I add +4 if I roll with piloting. Is that what you said?
We're going to give your character piloting or no? Do you know?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
proficiency +4 plus the d20.
Yeah, well, technically she's going to have expertise. That's the one thing I know for sure.
You got it. So double proficiency +4 plus the d20.
Okay. Double proficiency +4 plus something. Okay. So rolling piloting gets me a 27, but I don't remember what you said to add to it.
No, I'm saying just roll a standard d20.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
And I got a 15.
Okay, so
plus 12.
Gotcha. No, just the double proficiency.
That's what I did. Well, no, I didn't.
You know.
I did expertise. I'm so confused.
No, you'd be correct. That would be 27 altogether at the end.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Plus the 4 plus 8 from your expertise, which is double
Right.
proficiency.
That okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you weren't. Okay, that's where I got confused. Perfect. So all right, in that case, tires go. And what do you think it looks like for the truck?
It flattens. So it just gets stuck there.
All right, so truck kind of as they're jumping over it. I think we see that's what messes with Nalyn. As
Both Neil and Elias go up and just go, ah! Well, that was lame.
Yeah. Like, whoa! As things are ruined by Kelly's stunt. As
Yeah, Nayland
Ace
glares at
pulls
Kelly
into-
like, this is a different kind of race now.
So what you're saying is it worked out in Peridot's favor for not taking the ramp. Ha ha!
Ace succeeded on the ramp.
did. And so far we've got Lies at 275, Ace at 375,
Yes.
Peridot at 250, Nalyn at 275, and Kelly at 40 out of 30. As we did Nalyn, so we'll go to Ace.
All right, so the next trap, it begins to look like it's just going to be another grease trap that everyone's ready for. But Ace, being the psychopath he is, shoots a little thing forward as it creates a spark and ignites the grease.
There's a wall of fire.
Always with the fire. Gosh.
Right. It's gonna be hot.
Indeed, and I'll say this time we're going to have to make that con base to withstand the flames.
Yeah, I'm definitely having to use my other inspiration I have for the day. Not much better. What's 15?
I got another nat 20. I can feel it. I'm gonna roll awful as soon as it matters.
Up here to Nalyn.
Could I use one of my new spells called Technical Difficulties to give myself advantage by causing the technology to flicker so
Yeah.
that like I might not like get affected by it.
I like it. Yeah. You're trying to make it not quite work out. I love it. A little shield around you. How does the spell work?
So Peridot kind of like revs her engine a bit, and her eyes kind of like narrow as like on it, like in her purview. She's going to try to wirelessly hack into the system, and it's like loot dispensing virus B33 B0 MB, and it flares across like her helmet as everybody sees like the flames flicker in and out of being as if like they're going through lag.
Love it. That just happened. There's no roll.
Nope. It just happens. It basically can cause like lights to flicker, blasters to malfunction, arcane terminals to crash, and since this is a tech-based thing, I could cause things to. I can affect magical technology to malfunction in unpredictable ways.
Perfect. So that's like an auto success, basically. You move your way through. Very good. And Nalyn.
A 20 flat.
Okay, 20.
Doesn't that make it a nat 20? Wasn't it +0?
Yes. And I
So
guess
nat
also
20.
a dirty 20. A nat 20 and a dirty 20.
You rolled a 20 on the die, right?
Yeah, the 20 was on the die.
Oh, my gosh.
And the math equal to 20. I don't know.
Okay, very good. You zoom through. then Kelly.
Kelly wants to ride over the fire to create fireworks.
I love it. Then I'm going to go ahead and let's do a charisma with the pilot. Expertise.
Oh wait, okay. Charisma. Okay. If I understand correctly, that should be a 30-30.
Okay. Very good. As you push on through and get another 10 out of 10. That's Kelly at 50 out of 40. Nalyn has pulled ahead of Lies by 25 feet.
Taste my dust.
Peridot is bringing up the rear at 350. Lies just ahead of Nalyn at 375. And Ace with a fairly healthy lead at 500. As we'll go to Kelly.
So Kelly comes up to I think there's like this almost like final ramp you have to take to get to the other side. That's practically almost impossible to make. And so she cuts the ramp loose, lets it fall, and she's going to attempt to ride over it without a ramp. And then she just kind of says, "Whoever wants to win this thing," as she just kind of remembers being a child and her mother taking away her toy jet, telling her that it wasn't refined. Play with it. In fact, her mom probably said something like, "Can't be a pilot, Kelly. Pilots marry girls like you." So she cranks up her motorcycle and she's gonna just go for broke, Daredevil style.
Okay, so with that, then, what's the proficiency bonus for level 10?
It's, I think it's +4.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so this will, so for, I think everybody here, they have to try to make that. You can describe it, but this will be for the vehicle strength. So that would be a +10 modifier for Kelly, and then what everyone else has for their stuff. So
13. As Ace goes to do it, he hits something as he like flies off of his bike.
Natural 20. Lies goes off of it, and as she's getting like to the last thing, she realizes her bike's not going to make it, so she drops her bike and leaps off that hoverboard. And you watch as her hoverboard comes out, increasing her speed for this last little bit by 10 feet, just to push her that little more.
Ace begins just rolling, skipping on the ground towards the end.
I think Nalyn, seeing what Kelly did, and suddenly this has gone from fun and games to something very serious, starts slamming on her brake in fear. And so I think Ace and Lies pull ahead of her, but maybe she's still ahead of Peridot. And that feeling of, I just got distracted. I'm so sorry. That little panic, and then always that tiny little bit of challenge against Kelly. This feeling of like, say I can't and I will comes up in her, and her ring glows. And this green aura of willpower extends before her, and I'm going to cast a spell.
Nice.
Aura construction, and I'm just going to build a bridge out of aura so we can just drive across normal.
That is fantastic. So this is for you and Peridot?
Correct.
Oh boy.
It's actually hard light construction, I believe, is the name of the actual spell, but I'm flavoring it. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right, then this brings us for we're doing really good. Peridot zooming across, still in the lead as Ace lands. Only being able to do 25 feet is riding there. Like you're on your cycle and you're skidding the rest of the way across the finish line. Right before Nalyn being able to put all the speed in, zooms and beats you by a foot.
Oh.
So we've got Nalyn first, Ace skidding bloodied in second, Lies a third, Peridot fourth, and then Kelly, her own number one as she was competing against herself.
I think Kelly, watching that ridiculousness of all of you so willing to kill yourselves to win, she's just going to take her bike and head back on the road and drives off.
All right. And with that, you arrive at the resort. And at the end of the session, as we will come into the insanity next week.